gearboxes, transfer cases. 1, 2, 3, 2 gearboxes and 1 left. Just the other day, so here we are. We've got Betty up on stands again. The gearbox went, so I've been very bad at filming, but here's the failure. Half a bearing. There's the other half. I'm going to be making one absolute racket while we've been driving around. This happened in New South Wales. I think you should have seen that video by now. Anyway, that's the replacement going in, so that I have some time to put some new bearings in this one, freshen it all up and get it ready to go back in at a later stage. But for now, quickly, we're going to do a quick clean on. Do a quick clean on that over there. Silicone it all up and get it ready to go back in. And just to show what my garage floor looks like, check all that metallic in the floor after oil leaked out. So I've got a bit of clean to do on the inside of that. A bit of mess everywhere basically. Wait, you hold the light and be a cameraman all at once. There we go. Bed. Okay, we're back. As you can see, I've just used that little wire wheel on a drill just to clean up the edges of that. Oh, look at that and clean up. But that's getting ready to be paired up and the bell housing as well. So that goes onto the transfer case, bell housing on the other side, and then bolt it all back together. So yeah, just slightly putting some scratches into it. So that I suppose the sealer has a better purchase. Yep, happy with that. Okay, there she is. Bolt it back together. See, this is where all the timing and the transfer case timing gears are. Gotta make sure those are right. I'll do a separate video on those. But yeah, all bolted back together, all the little parts in place. And pretty much ready to go back under the car. But right now I've got to punch out and go do some real work, so see you later. A cold and wet Saturday Brisbane morning, and time to get this back together. So last night we bolted that all up, old transfer case, replacement gearbox, my original bell housing, put a new thrust bearing, I think it's called, put that in. Here's the old one, broke in. I've got a few transfer cases spare. Got some transfer case ideas which I'll talk about in another video. So today's mission is to get that back under there and bolt it back up. I'm also going to be taking a copy of that because the idea is I want to try and do a 3-inch exhaust system homemade, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, time to start bolting back together. Just when you thought it was going to be a boring day, look who rolls into town. What's happening?
Not bad. You need to get yourself one of them. They just keep going.
3 V6. Stop it.
The MP.
Well, I was saying I've got serious addiction issues going over here. I've got a spare gearbox. That'll be rebuilt. Got enough transfer cases to keep us all going for the next year. There's even another one down there. There's another transfer case and parts of gearboxes. There's transfer case is what?
What's that one there? Another gearbox.
That's the original, the OG gearbox that cased out before springs.
Yeah.
You've just missed the fun.
What is that?
Because I've just slid it under.
Ah, screwing then.
So how's it going under there, Mel?
Yeah, I'm just coming out. I've been laying under it doing nothing for the last half hour.
Who's been doing all the work then?
The person up the front.
Is it a self-repairing Pajero?
Yeah.
So what's happened since the camera went off is we've got the gearbox back in and most of the bolts in place. Just the last 3 around the top of the bell housing to go.
Throw the rear mounts on and then
Rear mounts,
power shaft.
some shafts, some interior, and we take it for a little test drive, see if it makes less noise than last time. That's our goal, isn't it? Less noise.
That's the goal.
So let's see what we got there. We've got 3 little bolts left. Those are them. Too scared to be on camera. Who knows what my hair looks like? So yeah, all of this is back in. Let's get a little zoom out here. Oh, a couple of bolts back in. Yeah, that'll gap. Oh, the exhaust. The exhaust is the sucky one to put back on. This is gonna be sucky. I hate putting the exhaust back on because it's way up top up there. At least I checked the turbo, the little fins on the turbo. There's no wobble in it at all, so I think the turbo's still good on this thing. That's a blessing.
I reckon Peter's will go right, mate. You put a bigger one in his.
I took it for a drive the other day. This is Peter from Toowoomba. We haven't got him a nickname yet. Everybody else has nicknames except him. Peter from Toowoomba. Ow. Let's see butt of the car. That's a shorty over there. Yeah, this is. Oh, we're supposed to. I took the straps off so I can lower the jack, and guess what I didn't do? I didn't lower the jack.
Oh, I'll go ahead and do it.
See if I can get it done from here.
Did you get it?
I got it, thanks. Oh. Getting a really good close up of my shoulder here. Right.
Covered with grease and oil.
I know. I don't know why you come here so dirty.
All over
You
my
know.
legs. Now I get it on my legs.
You were kicking the transmission, remember?
Not my knee.
Did you mess on my floor? Did you mess on my floor, Mel? Did you honestly just mess oil on my floor? Well, I found this other hook. There's one there. Oh, there it is. Found it. It's over here. So what's next on our shed to-do list? You've got to do some stuff on yours, right?
Yep.
We won't talk about some stuff, but we'll talk about the other stuff. The stuff you can talk about. What can you talk about on your car?
Oh,
What's coming?
what am I doing tomorrow? Oh, I'm fixing my bash plates.
Oh.
Re-threading all my holes and helicoils and stuff. So everything.
Must have something to do with the amount of times you take them off, so they damaged, eh?
Yeah.
There's a little breather gone.
Size spanner of these.
14,000. Everything's 14s on this car. 14s and 12s all the way around this gearbox. And then I've got to do a bit of a spray painting day because we've got a rear wing to put on. We've got a couple of corners that we call it good in a rash.
What do you could call it that?
The rear corners that need a bit of work from good enough. Ay ay ay. How difficult is it to get off? Ow. Well, Janine was asking me what she can give me for Christmas. I said, ratchet ring spanners. Because you always need those buggers.
I think I've got a set in the back of the car.
You tell me now. You tell me this now.
I'll go and have a look, see if they're there.
Thanks. I just got my spanner back. So, my friends get ready for next weekend by putting their drawer systems and fridges in. I put a new gearbox in. Note to self, get an auto next time.
That's disappointing because they're not there.
Definitely come in handy for what we're doing here. I can go look around the house, see if Janine's bought my Christmas presents yet. We can use them and rewrap them. Oh yes, that went tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to straighten up my rear bar too.
Oh, what did you do to your rear bar? What did you hit? What haven't you
Oh,
to
hit
that
all
rear bar?
sorts of stuff.
So I say, what haven't you to that rear bar?
Ratchet ring spanners will be really good here. Look at that.
Just pretend, do it like that. Yeah, it ain't like that. Find it. Yeah, that's tight. Okay, now I'm gonna sit and fight with this thing.
Little drill bit for stainless. Just in case you wasn't aware of that.
Come on. Yes. Oh, that was the longest ab hold of my life. Thanks, Trevor, CrossFit Electrify. Shout out.
Are they supposed to talk to a certain thing? As tight
Yes.
as you can get them.
Yes. Yeah, snap it and half turn back. How far have we got?
I've got 5 of these in.
So rear drive shaft's going in. Front drive shaft was an absolute mission, but she's in. Exhaust is on. Downpipe's on. The downpipe's not the exhaust. Engine mount's on. I'm gonna put the cross member back in, and I am busy on the inside. Oopa! Ooh. Stop the phone. Gotta put the inside back together, so much.
Right, you got a screwdriver?
What type?
Just
Ultimately, that's a wrap. We're now Thursday. Done a week of testing, done over 1,000 kilometers already. Everything feels good. Nice. Gearbox successfully changed. Let's go have some fun this weekend.